Good morning and welcome to another video. So on today's video, TransAm content. So today I'm purely going to be focusing on an actual mod that is not performance oriented whatsoever. It's just really for the sound of things. So I'm going to be changing the front cover of the turbo itself. I opted to go with a new cover from VS Racing with the T51R mod. But this is purely for turbo whistle sounds, very similar to like the old school HKS turbos on Supras and Skylines. So this is a mod solely for my own entertainment and for people on the outside. So we're going to get this thing fired up. It is pretty cold out today, but the roads are dry. So we're going to head to the shop. We'll pull the front cover off. We'll do a direct comparison. And then we'll do some before and after sound clips. Alright, so I got the old cover off. That's a new one, side-by-side comparison. You can kind of see exactly where the machining's done and how different they are on the back is what makes all the turbo spool noises. So you'll see the slot inside for air or anti-surge to come through or back out. And housings are drastically different from the inside. So I'm not sure how well this is going to sound on camera once I get it back on, but we will find out. So I got to swap over the fitting for my boost controller, waiting for the turbo to cool back down because it's still pretty warm. And we will try some two-steps inside and see if that builds any boost and go from there.
Why are your lines black? How am I supposed to actually tell the difference? That is negative. Red, you know what? If it goes bzz, I don't give a shit.
Block. We're gonna do a low boost pull and see how loud this thing is from inside. Thanks. turbo makes very nice whistle sounds, even from inside the car. I hope the camera picks it up well, just how good this sounds. It's quite contagious. All you want to do is get into boost. And it doesn't take much. Probably about 2 pounds, and it starts making nice sounds as it is. Or just a good load for the turbo to spool, and it's up there. So I have the filter off right now. I don't know if putting it on is going to make it quieter or louder. I think it would make it more quiet, would be my guess. It's even a 0.5 pound of a boost. It's making spool noises, which is awesome. I can't run it too hard. I ran on methanol already on my tank, so I can't go too far above 5 pounds. But right now there's no traction anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to get into it hard, but this is something I 100% recommend for anyone who just wants the noise. It's not a performance upgrade by any stretch. It's just for sheer entertainment. And that's exactly what I bought it for. I love this thing. The sounds that this compressor housing makes was well worth it. Definitely go check out Turbo for Less or VS Racing. Speak to Varane on Facebook if you ever have any questions. And yeah, I'm happy with this. I see myself having a lot of fun on the highway when things warm up to really have some fun and see how this sounds on a lot of boost, and give you guys a follow-up update on that as well. Other things that I need to do in the car, just because it's coming up. I deleted the heater core on this thing. It finally leaked out in this car, so I got to pull the dash out. When we did the floors, there were a lot of wiring that I want to relocate, clean up, remove stuff that I'm just not using anymore, and put it back together. The whole interior, because it's been apart several times even before I got it, it rattles pretty bad now, and I just want to kind of clean that up. So since I don't think we're going to get much track time this year, just the way things are going, lockdowns, COVID, etc., I want to pull stuff apart that I will have time for. So heater core is on the way. Want to get that done, just because even taking this thing out was not fun. So I'm going to put a heater core back in this, pull the dash, really go through that, button things up in that regard, clean up some of the wiring in the dash itself, and make that more reliable. If I cannot get the motor done this year and refresh it, then I want to focus on suspension. So another big thing that I want to do is just get a proper set of drag slicks for the rear, at least for now, and see how that goes. And then it's suspension. The suspension was a carryover from my previous TransAm Red Bull, and that is now probably about 15 years old. So those Eibach springs, the Bilstein shocks and struts, are long overdue for an upgrade, and bushings in this thing are also probably shot. So with the new R888s on the car all the way around, the tires stick, but the rest of the car doesn't want to follow suit with it. So that'll be in the next focus as well. I still have to fix the parking brake on this because it's broken again. This is going to be trial number 5 on fixing that, and it's pretty problematic. Pretty common, so I want to see if I get that buttoned up as well. I'd hate having part of this thing and I carry tire chalk with me now just because I have to. So that's it for this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, by all means, post them up in the comment section, and I'll get to it as well. So see you guys next one.